It took a second for the movie to grab me, but it did.
Yeah, no, same with me too. Like it took a second. And I mostly for me, I had to get used to the to the animation.
Yeah, honestly, like if we could talk about the animation for a sec, it's CGI animated. It's made to look. It's an art style that I've seen in a lot of games. It's kind of like Dishonored has this art style pretty much.
It's like supposed to be painting.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the Walking Dead Telltale games and like the Batman Telltale. It's an art style that you've seen before, and they like animated on twos, and it's
very choppy.
Yeah, and you don't. That's a stylistic choice, absolutely. Like it's but there are times when and the frame rate doesn't change around or move at all like it does in like Spider-Verse. It stays at the same frame rate throughout the entire movie. And there are times when it just felt like I was playing a Telltale game and it was lagging. Like I didn't have my PC wasn't strong enough to actually play the game. And it works for some of the action. I think it really worked for the dogfighting later on.
Yeah,
I think it works for some of the stuff in the middle of the movie.
For the ninja stuff, because it's pretty much. There's three timelines we're exploring, and then there's a final thing that brings it all together, which we'll talk about.
But this first action scene, I was like, this frame rate is like killing this action scene. Like it looks really cool.
Are you talking about when it's the one shot of her rushing all the dudes with her double shield?
I was like this scene is really cool, and this is a really cool like fight, and like it's really well directed, but it doesn't need to be this choppy looking. Like it detracts from the scene for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I honestly, the choppiness for me mostly bothered me, not in the action scenes, but in some of the stiller scenes where like the characters were just talking. Like when we first see it come on the boat, like I did remember thinking like, oh man, this is kind of tough to look at. I think hair looks bad.
Yeah, it does. It's like it's physics driven, and you can see hair and a lot of other things clipping through like environments and shit. Like it looks a lot like a video game.
Yeah, but I think that there are a few things though that save it for me. Is that one for me? I actually really like the lower frame rate for the action, like something that like and you can see that in Spider-Verse and like the new Mutant Mayhem 2 with their like they usually turn it down to choppy for the action, and what it does for me anyway is it allows me to actually see the individual pieces of action a bit better.
Yeah.
Like as far as like because like there's kind of less information being thrown at me all at once so fast. Like I felt like because of the low frame rate, I could pause at any time during the movie and just get like a cool frame or something badass happen.
Yeah,
you know.
No, I feel that. Yeah, I get that I think that's what it's going for. It's definitely like, it's like a visual comic book.
Yeah, definitely going for that like a comic book look.
Yeah.
But clearly, yeah, I think it is just like stylistically, maybe they could have done something. I think it makes up for it in other ways. In that, like, yeah, there's that. Plus, I think the sound design is really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think that the environments are more than the characters.
Yeah.
I will say this movie is just strongest in its. I think the first two sections, or well, no, you said the first one's your least favorite of them, but like, it is strongest when it is focusing on like these human stories and like how the Predator tie. I think that's a big element of why I think the middle one is the strongest. And like not only the Predator showing up actually helps support the arc that the characters are going through.
Both of these. They're like these people are going through some shit, and that shit gets resolved or almost resolved. And somewhere in there, they also fight a predator.
Yeah, it just
like the second one. Yeah, the predator showing up actually affects the story that we were going through before, in like an actual like satisfying and impactful way.
With childish frustrations and complexes, the police are searching for James Thomas, believed to